Hello everybody, welcome back to Bearware the Terrible. Today we have a new deck for you called the Zap Trap. So let me just check that everything is running fine. Just 2 seconds. Okay, everything is fine. So today we are featuring our Vikavolt V back from Vivid Voltage. From Darkness Ablaze, because this card is actually quite powerful. It is the new lock card, is the old lock card. Item lock, paralyzing bolt. Your opponent cannot use any item card, can't play any item cards from their hand on their next turn after you use this attack. A lightning and a colorless energy cost for 50 damage. It is quite a lot, but we have our Flaaffy. We have one copy of BD to fast charge our Vikavolts on the bench. Obviously, Flaaffy you only get to use this ability Dynamotor if your Vikavolt is on the bench, but we are having 4 copies of this card. We have a lot of switch cards, so that is okay. So Vikavolt, we are intending on attacking as well with our Super Zap Cannon. That is our strongest attack with this deck. Super Zap Cannon does 190 damage. We have no Leon, so the base damage is what we are trying to do. The max damage that we can do with this deck. 190 is not bad, because after your first 2 paralyzing bolt, you can actually knock out a V. Any V card with your Super Zap Cannon if they have a Cape of Toughness. If they don't, then one of each of these attack is enough to knock out a V card. If you need to knock out a V max, then you may need to use your Super Zap Cannon twice, but that's okay because Vikavolt is actually very fast. It's turbo because we have our Flaaffy. We have 4 copies of this Married Flaaffy card, and we have 3 level balls to summon our evolution and also our basic as well. Quick ball to summon our basic Vikavolt, and also 1 Stormy Mountain and 4 Galar Mines. Galar Mine allows us to trap our opponent. If they can't use item cards, they are gonna have to find their Bird Keeper. They cannot use Air Balloon as well because tool cards are item as well. So all of your tool cards are item. And if you can't play item cards, that means you cannot attach your tool cards with your paralyzing bolt. So Galar Mine is gonna force them to they can only retreat or use their Bird Keeper to use another active Pokemon to for the attack. If they want to attack with another active Pokemon, or if they want to switch out another new Pokemon, they're gonna need their Bird Keeper or to retreat, and they need enough energy to do that. That's why we have our Crushing Hammer. 3 copies of this card and 1 Fan of Ways to reduce their energy cards on their attacking Pokemon so that they actually cannot do much. They cannot attack and they cannot retreat. That's gonna trap them even more. So that is the main strategy for this deck. We're trying to trap them and control as much as we can the game by forcing them to be stuck in the active spot, forcing them to not be able to do anything but play a supporter card and pass the turn. So this is a super trapping, super control deck. We are trying to control as much as we can from the get-go. So we have 1 boss order as well. We also have our Marnie, 4 copies of Marnie, and 3 research, 1 Raihan to fast charge the new Vikavolt. If it gets knocked out, we get to fast charge a new Vikavolt. Obviously, we actually get to use Flaaffy for that. But if we have a Raihan, we actually get to search our deck for another new card, and we get to add an extra energy because if we only have 3 Flaaffy, it's actually not good to have a Raihan. I think I'm just gonna change this card because Flaaffy, we have 4 copies of Flaaffy. We don't actually need that extra energy to our Vikavolt for the Super Zap Cannon, because Flaaffy you get to attach up to 2. If you have 2 in your bench, if you have 3, you get to attach even more. So we have 1 copy of Speed Energy in this deck. Speed Energy allows us to fast draw as well. We have 1 Capture Energy, 1 Sonia, 1 Stormy Mountain for the basic Pokemon summon. We also have 4 Quick Balls for the summon as well, and 1 copy of Escape Rope and Switch. And that is all for this deck. 2 Crobats as well, and 2 Bird Keepers. So that's all for the deck list. Let's go ahead for gameplay with the Zap Trap deck, featuring Vikavolts from Darkness Ablaze. I keep calling it Vikavolt V from Vivid Voltage just because, it's voltage, but it's actually from Darkness Ablaze. So we have a Solgaleo coin just because I never actually use this coin much. Even if I'm playing a steel deck, I don't really put a Solgaleo just because it's orange, so it's kind of like a fire. It's more of a fire coin than a metal coin really, but Solgaleo, you should actually use it for your metal deck as well just because it's metal type. So we're up against Glaceon VMAX. It's okay because Glaceon VMAX doesn't protect them from V cards. If we don't evolve, we still get to damage their Glaceon. Whereas with Zamazenta, we're gonna need our Phoebe card. Phoebe actually doesn't help your V card. It only helps your VMAX card. So Alistair didn't get out our the thing that we need. But I'm just gonna discard my Fan of Waves here, because Fan of Waves is not gonna help us. They are not playing special energy cards, I don't think, unless they have Capture or Wash Energy. Wash Energy is not that. I'm just gonna trap everyone. If we have an escape rope, that would be perfect actually, but don't think we're gonna get that. So if they evolve now, they can't actually attack unless they use a Melanie. They have a water energy card. So here comes Melanie, but they need to evolve as well, so they need 2 cards. But all they need is another level ball, a Melanie for another level ball, and then Drizzle for an evolution. Incense, that's how crazy your Shady Dealings ability is. Shady Dealings is mad. But here comes Paralyzing Bolt. We are not doing double the damage, and they have Snow Leaf Badge anyways. They are weak towards Metal type, not Lightning, because they are Ice. Glaceon is an Ice type. Vaporeon is a Water type. They can actually knock us out with Heavy Snow, but I think they may just use their Frozen Awakening, or not, because they're probably going to evolve now actually, just to hit extra damage to our bench Pokemon. 30 damage to that Mary actually does a lot for them. So here comes VMAX, Evolution Incense. They have a Frostmoth as well. So here comes VMAX. Already on their second turn, they can attack. If we had our Paralyzing Bolt, if we did it on our first turn with a BD, then it would have helped us a lot. But we don't have that many basic energy cards to spare, so BD doesn't actually do much. But they have used up their Shady Dealings now, so there's no point using Paralyzing Bolt really. I really don't know what to do here. I think I'm just gonna use Paralyzing Bolt. I want to use 190 twice. I want to attack 190 now, but I don't think I can do that. But they can't knock us out the next turn. That's thank goodness for that. We're just gonna put another Mary or a Vikavolt. Let's put Mary just because it needs to evolve. We don't have any supporter cards in our hand though. That is a bad thing. We can play a mine. We can't play a Galar Mine. Not now. But I don't think Galar Mine is gonna help us. It may help us later though, because we have a boss order. If they don't Marty us, we're gonna use Galar Mine boss order, trap a Crobat, because they probably have Scoop Up Nets in their deck to recycle that Quick Shooting and Shady Dealings ability. So Scoop Up Net actually gives them the free switch. So make sure you boss order a V card because they can't scoop it up. So they attacked before we did. That means we can't lock them. We can't prevent them from using their item cards on their second turn. If we go first, we may be able to though, because we can attach energy cards first. But we still need to switch. So boss order, and they can actually knock us out next turn. 150 exactly. Wow. Okay, we have to do something. If we attack now, that would be great, but I don't think we can do anything. So we're just gonna discard Capture because they're gonna have Melodies. We're gonna get another Mary, I suppose. And then boss order the Crobat to buy us more time. Galar Mine. and then Paralyzing Bolt. So they can't play Switch, Air Balloon. They can only attach energy card for the retreat or a Bird Keeper. That's the only thing they can do. I don't think they can do anything else, but they can steal Inteleon Shady Dealings for a Bird Keeper. You never know what they have in your hand. Okay, they are passing the turn. Interesting. So, we got an energy card. I don't know what to do with that. We're just gonna attach here, I suppose. Paralyzing Bolt again. We're forcing them to Marnie us or to, you know, buy ourselves more time until we get a support card. Because we do have a lot of support cards in this deck. 4 Marnies, 3 Research, 2 Bird Keepers, 2 Alistairs. And we even have our, oh dear, Bird Keeper is not good. We even have our, what's it called again? I'm just gonna Paralyzing Bolt here. We even have 2 Crobats in this deck, so... yeah, I should definitely change Raihan to a BD or something. I don't want to have too many Raihans in my deck. We only have that one Raihan, but Raihan is basically useless because we have Flaaffys. Flaaffy is all we need, really. Should we use Bird Keeper here? Because we don't actually have Escape Rope anymore. I think we have one more Bird Keeper in the deck. Yeah, we have no choice but to use Bird Keeper, really. At least we got another Vika. We can't prevent them from using item cards anymore, so they can actually use Air Balloon Switch now. That's bad. That's super bad. But at least, if they don't boss order us, at least we get to strike the Glaceon VMAX. That is the main, that is the, you know, the hazard, the danger Pokemon that we are up against. That we need to kill, you know, the ticking time bomb that we need to defuse before they destroy us. So here comes boss order switch. Oh my god. I don't think they have a switch. They must have an air balloon though. They must have an air balloon. So all they need is air balloon and energy for the switch, for the retreat, and then kill us even more. So, okay, that's interesting. Escape rope. Oh my god, this is bad. I think I'm just gonna put Vikavolt. No, I think I have to put this one. Don't think I have a choice here. We have a Raihan. So Raihan, we have no energy cards in the discard pile though, so Raihan does nothing. That's how bad your Raihan is. You need not only a knockout on your opponent's last turn, you need energy cards in your discard pile. So we can't actually search for energy and attach another with our... Okay, that's bad. That's even worse. Oh my god. I forgot they just got a boss order with that, so it didn't really matter what we escape rope into. I totally forgot about that. Sorry guys. So Raihan is gonna help us. We have our they can actually knock us out the next turn, but oh well. We need actually an energy, a Flaaffy, and a switch. So Raihan is not gonna help us here. So we need escape rope, otherwise we are not going to be able to do anything. But that's their last prize card. All they need is one last boss order, and that's the end for us. They don't even need a boss order because they are actually attacking us right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede here. They have 2 last prize cards. We can't actually do anything. I'm just gonna change the deck a little bit. Raihan doesn't do anything. So let's get 2 BDs. BD is gonna help us a lot because we actually get to attach faster, and we're gonna get more basic energy cards actually. Don't know what we should do here because I'm really allergic to Inteleons. Inteleon Drizzle is just really annoying. I don't think we need 4 Flaaffys, so 3 is enough. And then maybe basic energy search. If we have energy search, that may actually help us a little bit. Minus a Galar Mine. $11 basic energy cards. I think that's okay. I don't think that's too bad. Let's try that. So now we have 3 Flaaffys. Oh, I forgot about Raihan. Did I minus my Raihan? I don't think I did. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit blurry here. So I did remove that Raihan. I removed Raihan and I got my basic energy cards. My neighbor is stalking me. Like I can feel their energy. It's just really creepy. So sorry about this guys. I'm just feeling a bit disturbed as I'm streaming. They're like watching me all day. It's really weird. It's like they have nothing to do, you know. It's really weird. So let's just be happy and continue what we're doing. So we have Vikavolt as our first active. We have a lot of balls to summon. We have our Aurora. Aurora is there for the discard. If they fan of waves, that would be bad, but another Glaceon. Okay, another Glaceon. What are the odds? But at least they have no Sobbles. They probably have Quick Ball and a Melanie already. I'm gonna expect the worst here. So we got our Flaaffy. Should we get... Actually, we should really get our Crobat. So I'm gonna get... Yeah, I'm not gonna discard first. I'm just gonna get my Mary with that one. Galar Mine. And then Crobat. That's not a lot of cards, but I suppose it does the trick. If we get a hit, that would be great. Perfect. So that means they can't attack. We actually get to use Sonia. Wow, that's interesting. So we got another Mary and a Crobat for the next turn. Because we actually don't have supporter cards for the next turn. They can still use Frozen Awakening, but that only helps them evolve. Wishy-washy. So I suppose playing only a VMAX is not enough because Glaceon doesn't do enough damage. So that's why Wishy-washy is there. Not only does it have the stellar ability, it also does a lot of damage. So we got 2 Flaaffys in play, we got a lot of cards already, that's perfect. If we can do a double switch, that would be grand, because we actually need to attach energy card. Let's just get a Crobat. So I'm just gonna discard this one, get another Vikavolt, and then double attach that Vikavolt. So Paralyzing Bolt, we have no choice but to use that. So they can actually strike once. They can actually strike twice if they have a Melanie right now on their next turn, but I suppose there's really nothing we can do. I don't want to use a research. I don't want to use Escape Rope Research because we only have that one other switch card in our deck. We need double switch. We need a double switch to be able to attack with Super Zap Cannon. Super Zap Cannon twice is enough to knock out a VMAX unless they use a Cheryl. So the only bad thing about this deck is that you can't actually survive a Cheryl. If they play a lot of Cheryls, if they play Corvionic VMAX, this deck is just not good. Because you have no way of preventing them from healing. So here comes our energy card to help us draw and also to do a lot of things. And we actually get to use Paralyzing Bolt now. Sorry, Super Zap Cannon. And discard those two. Would have been wiser just to use another Paralyzing Bolt, but oh well, it's not enough. We need to use Zap Cannon. Sorry guys. So I'm not sure what's happening with my chat here. It's not reconnecting. So let me just check the chat real quick because my chat is not reconnecting. I'm just gonna click on that one and okay, let's just focus on the game. We have no basic energy in the discard pile, so that's quite bad actually. We only have one boss order in this deck, so I suppose we have to use an escape rope. That's gonna screw us though. I don't really want to use an escape rope, but I don't think I have a choice here. So they're gonna have to choose which one to sacrifice, either a Frostmoth or a Wishy-Washy. So I don't think I have a choice but to do that. So I'm just gonna trap them a bit longer with another Paralyzing Bolt because we actually need 2 strikes. We actually need a while to be able to attach that extra energy. Then we are good for 2 Super Zap Cannon hits, which is what we want to do with our Vikavolt. So if you attach 4 energy cards, you can actually use Super Zap Cannon twice. Immediately, consecutively, without passing the turn. So we got this one already, all ready to go. Their Glaceon is dying. I don't think they can knock us out with one hit. They need their Inteleon. So if you don't play Inteleon with Glaceon, it's only gonna do 150, which is very very weak. For a VMAX is quite weak, but because of the Crystal Veil ability, I suppose that ability is overpowered on its own. If they have a telescopic sight, they can actually knock out our bench Vikavolt. So that's important to note. So we need to use Super Zap Cannon because they have a lot of HP remaining. We're just gonna attach here and hope they don't get their telescopic sight in town. If they get their telescopic sight, we're done for really. So I don't think I'm gonna Marnie here because we don't need to use a Marnie. If we get a boss order, that would be great though. So it might have been smarter to use a research to get out the boss order so that we get to knock out this one. Because otherwise they can actually knock us out with one hit if they have a telescopic sight. Knock out 2 VMAXs, and then that actually forces us to find our Bird Keeper so that we can attack immediately because if we don't have a Bird Keeper in hand, we need that escape rope, which is not going to help us knock out that Glaceon VMAX. But it looks like they didn't get. Oh, they just attached that one, so they may have a shopping center, shopping mall. You never know what they have. If they have a shopping mall, they can switch that Snowleaf badge for telescopic sight, and that's going to be super bad. So I don't know what to do now. Let's just try using our Marnie. We have a Stormy Mountain for a new Vikavolt if we want to, and then we just got a Bird Keeper, so that's actually perfect. So now we can attach more with our Flaaffy. Let's just attach another one. Then pass the turn with Super Zep Cannon, I suppose. I don't want to use Paralyzing Bolt. So if they put a Snom, that would be annoying because... Okay. If they don't Marnie us, we can actually attack immediately after they do a double knockout if they use that shopping mall for a telescopic sight. But I don't think they have that. I mean, they're gonna need to draw a lot to be able to get those two exact cards. But you never know. A shopping mall to switch that badge for a telescopic sight and then knock out both Vigavolts with one hit. Or if they have enough Zigzagoons, one Zigzagoon and two scoop up nets to do 30 extra damage. Plus the max icicle 30 damage to Vikavolt's V on the bench, but looks like they're using Frozen Awakening. So all we need really is a boss order now, because we only have 3 prize cards left. If they use Frozen Awakening, that's going to be quite bad for them as well. Because we have a Galar Mine also. They may have a Path to the Peak or something. Path to the Peak is going to destroy their own ability. So they probably have some other stadium cards. Maybe a Training Court, because they're playing Frostmoth, or maybe something else. You never know. Crobat. Wishy-Washy. Another Wishy-Washy. Frozen Awakening. Should we use a Stormy Mountain now? I don't think we should do that though. I think we have to. I don't think we have a choice. Okay, Stormy Mountain for Vikavolt. And then Bird Keeper attached to the new one. Attach that one. Bird Keeper. And attach that one. Thank you, you have a good deck as well. So now we get to use Super Zep Cannon. 1, 2, 3. Snowleaf badge. They don't have Melanies in their deck. It's quite a surprise. But they are playing Aroma Lady. It's interesting, because Aroma Lady helps you recover all special condition from your active Pokemon and draw 2 cards. Hey Madrid, what's up? Hey Madrid. How's it going? Hope you enjoy this Vikavolt's deck. We're playing Electric deck today, so if you guys have any challenges, if you guys want help with any challenges, because every day you have a challenge. If you complete the challenge, you get extra points as well. So if you want help with those challenges, let me know, because I can actually make a new deck featuring a specific type, and that actually helps it helps you guys with the, you know, with the challenge, with the rewards, because rewards does a lot. So I'm just gonna put another one, I suppose. So they are delaying us by using a boss order. I'm just gonna use a Galar Mine. No, Galar Mine is not gonna help us. So Marnie. We need a bird keeper. I don't think we have a bird keeper anymore. So we need so many things. We need way too many things. Should we use a Galar Mine? We have escape rope. Escape rope? Oh, we have a switch. My bad. We have one switch, one escape rope. So we should have used that Galar Mine, because we don't have escape rope anymore. I thought I had an escape rope in the deck. So switch is gonna help us even if we have a Galar Mine. But all we need is that one energy card. I don't think we have any more energies in the deck though. One more Aurora, one more speed. Speed energy is attached already. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more basic energy, I think. 2 more basic energy could be in the prize card as well. And we have 16 cards in the deck. Thanks, man. It's a very fun game, and you know they keep putting new stuff. They keep coming up with new cards, so it's really fun. It makes it so much more fun than it used to be, because every rotation there's gonna be every set there's gonna be new abilities, new stuffs that you get to play with, you get to experiment with. We even got a switch, so we actually don't need to attach that energy card. So Alistair helped us because we drew 3 cards with Alistair. We didn't need to discard because it's too late in the game for that discard. So this game is very strategic as well. Obviously with any game you have strategy, but it's very fun because every few months they come up with new cards, new abilities, new attacks and everything. New special energy, new trainer, everything. So every month you get to build your very own deck, you get to experiment and play and, you know, try out so many different combos. A lot of people, they don't like to try different things. They just love to stick with the overpowered decks. I don't like to do that. Even though I lose a lot in the ladder or in tournaments or whatever, at least I get to play, you know, I get to have fun with the game. The most fun that you can have with the game is to, you know, explore different things that nobody has ever explored before. What am I trying to say? So basically trying to expand your repertoire, you know, expand your Pokemon vocabulary, your deck vocabulary in that sense. So if you expand your deck vocabulary, you actually get to be more expert. You get to be more of an expert in knowing how well certain combos, certain cards work together, how a specific trainer card can really work well with a item or a ability or something, how they really match together. So it really depends on how much you experiment, how much experience you have building decks. If you can build a lot of decks, the more decks you build, the more stronger a player you're gonna be. You know, it's not about playing the same decks all the time. I don't like to do that. But if you play the same decks all the time, you're gonna be stronger in your gameplay. So obviously, if you play overpowered decks, you're gonna prepare yourself for the tournaments, and you're gonna win a lot of like cash prizes and all of those things. I'm not really into that thing, because even though the cash prize is very lucrative and very you know, very what do you call that? Rewarding, but I just don't like to focus so much on that, on playing the same decks over and over, because there's just no point. It just makes the game so boring. Because everyone just play the same thing. Inteleon, Drizzle, Dragapult, VMAX, Glaceon with Inteleon, anything with Inteleon, basically anything with Inteleon. It's just crazy. I hate Inteleon. If you guys don't already know, I hate Inteleon. Breakthrough and Breakpoint. That's interesting. So that's XY. We are like 2 seasons up now. We have gone through Sun and Moon, and now we're in Sword and Shield. So it would be very interesting for you to get back into the game, but there is a big shift as well, because XY, the attacks are not that, the damage that you do is not that high. The HP that you have is not that high as well, so it's very, very much different from X and Y. Sun and Moon is not much different, but there is actually quite a big leap. There's a larger leap between Sun and Moon than there is between X and Y, in my opinion, because GX and your V card is actually quite different. But with your don't know if they are for Flaaffy. I think I'm just gonna discard the basic, or just the speed energy. I forgot what I wanted to say, but oh well. They just married us, so I don't think we can do anything but paralyzing both. Yeah, but between X, Y, and Sun and Moon, there is a big leap as well. Because they cut off EX Pokemon's Mega Evolutions and introduced GX instead. GX and Tag Team Pokemons. Now they have VMAX and V-Union cards. V-Union, and on the next set, I think there's gonna be a V-Star. I don't know what V-Star is. There's no news on that yet, but there is a mention of a V-Star card. So I don't think we can win this game because we just got no hand, but we have prize cards though. Now we have prize cards. We may be lucky enough to draw our Crobat or any supporter cards. Crobat is not gonna help us because we need Galar Mine to be able to kick out that. Okay, we got a Crobat, but we have no Galar Mine. We need Galar Mine because they are playing Path to the Peak. Path to the Peak actually deactivates your Crobat's ability. Did you play TCG in the XY era? Yes, I did. So that was a long time ago. It was like when I was about 10 years ago, 10 plus years ago, when I was like really, really young. So at that era, that I was playing as a beginner and I lost a lot of times. So the Marnitas, that's really good. We can get our Crobat and Galar Mine that's gonna help us draw even more. Speed Energy is gonna help us draw even more. So I lost a lot of games because I was a beginner, and well, you have to lose, to be able to get good at something. You have to lose a lot. So I suppose that's there are people who are lucky enough to win constantly, don't have to go through pain and blood, sweat, and tears. But I got through a lot of that. I had certain days where I didn't even win a single game, so that's how bad it is. But it's life, I suppose. It teaches you a lot of lessons. So I think I'm just gonna Bird Keeper here. We have to do that, right? I think so. Bird Keeper. If we get a switch card, that would be great. Okay, we got no switch card. We're just gonna get another Vikavolt. I should have charged a new one, but oh well. We're definitely gonna boss order. I hate boss order. So when I was playing X and Y, the cards that I love is Mega. Mega Evolution is so interesting because you have your Spirit Links, you have your special attacks, you have your Mega Turbo as well. I never got my hands on Mega Turbo because when I was playing the game, the price of trading that card is so high. So I never got that Mega Turbo. I never got to play with that item card. It is item, that means you get to attach extra energy to your Mega Evolution card. Super strong. Crazy card. Spirit Link, you don't have to pass the turn evolving your Mega Evolution, so I love Mega Evolution. I don't quite like break cards. Break cards, if you are a stage 2 break, that means you actually have to evolve 3 times to be able to use that break ability. So break card is just too complicated, you know? So we need another switch, but we got a Birdkeeper at hand, so that's good. We just got another one with our Stormy Mountain. I don't think that's wise, but oh well. Should we trap them? We have no more. We have an escape rope. We got no Flaaffy. They're probably gonna knock us out the next turn, so let's just trap them. Super Z Cannon. Need 2 strike though. Sun and Moon, there is the new GX attack. GX attack, you only get to use it once per game. And now that there's no more GX in the standard format, GX is no longer allowed. They should really get rid of this GX sign, you know, GX playmat symbol thingy. Because after you use your GX attack, that symbol is gonna flip and you can't actually use any other GX attacks. So tag teams have GXs, and water type, you actually get to recycle your GX. You get to use another GX attack with your water type Pokemon. Oh my gosh, we should have attacked with that one actually. If you have a Misty and Lorelei, so Misty and Lorelei allows you to use reopen that GX spot. That means you actually get to use we have a boss order, so I think I'm just gonna keep my hand. They're gonna Marnie us. If I don't Marnie, they're gonna Marnie me, so I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm just gonna kill them. I love Misty and Lorelei because you get to do so much. You get to draw water energy cards, you get to reuse your GX attack. That's probably the best, in my opinion, is the best tag team trainer card. But tag team trainer cards, they have a cost. You need to discard a lot of things. You need to discard 5 cards from your hand to be able to use the Misty and Lorelei's extra effect. So if you choose not to take the recoil from that tag team trainer card, then you only get to use the base effect. But if you want the extra effect, you have to discard extra cards from your hand, as we all probably already know. So we got boss order escape rope. We actually won the game already. It's very close. I can't believe I won this one because we actually got no hand and had to actually draw prize cards. Oh dear, oh my god. What did I do? Okay, they actually gave us the win already. I was expecting them to. Oh well. They have 4 prize cards remaining and we have 2 Vikavolts. I suppose we can knock out the Tapu Koko VMAX quite easily, I suppose. And that they are only attacking with that card. They can still attack with Bolton as well though. It's quite a scary game. So make sure you focus. If they put out something you can knock out with your escape rope, don't use that boss order already. But I suppose they got frustrated because they may have thought that we are trying to mess with them, but I wasn't trying to mess with him. I was just out of sorts because I'm talking too much, but I like to talk, so I don't really care. So I'm just gonna discard this one. So we may actually get Marry and lock their item the next turn. Marry and Crobat. If we don't get an energy, that would be bad. Sonia for energy maybe? I want to get a Marry though. So we can lock them from using Rare Candy, which is super. It's gonna do a lot for them. It's gonna do a lot against a Charizard. Charizard Battle Sands. Okay, we got an energy, that's perfect. Now we get to get Crobat. Attach the energy. Use Dark Acid. Put another Marry and Paralyzing Bolt. So it's always wiser to attach 4 energy cards. If you have 4 energy attached to your Vigavolts, then only use your Super Zap Cannon. Otherwise, don't use that attack because otherwise you can't attack on your next turn, you know? If you want to use a back-to-back Super Zap Cannon attack to knock out a VMAX or to knock out 2 single price cards, then make sure you have 4, make sure you get ready, prepare 4 energy cards on your Vigavolts V. Otherwise, don't do it. You know, otherwise you can't do it. So use Paralyzing Bolt before you have enough energy cards. Otherwise, if you prefer to hit first, then go ahead for it, because sometimes it may actually be wiser to hit first before they Crushing Hammer you. You do have to prepare for that Crushing Hammer card. Crushing Hammer is super annoying. So we need our switch card now. I'm just gonna evolve here. Evolve. Attach. Should we attach or should we? I think we should attach. If we have a Bird Keeper, that would be great. Okay, we got no Bird Keeper. I'm just gonna put that one. So I'm just gonna do a Marnie for a switch card, I suppose. Okay, we got Bird Keeper for the next turn at least. We can't actually block them from using Rare Candy now, so they can actually use Rare Candy. This is annoying. They are trying to use Rare Candy, I know it. But Marnie may help us. They have a Chinchino though. Chinchino can help them get more cards. If they have a Research as well, they can probably evolve to Charizard now. But they have no energy cards. No energy cards as yet on their Charizard. So that's perfect for us. I don't think they can evolve yet. You never really know, but oh my gosh, here comes the Research. Okay, they got 3 Leons already. I thought that Raihan was a Leon, so if that Raihan was a Leon, they have 4. 4 means they can do 300 damage. 3 is all they need though. 3 means they can knock out all of our V cards. We only have V cards in his deck. No VMAXs. VMAX is a V card as well. If they say, if the text in the effect or the attack or ability says Pokemon V, then that includes all VMAXs. If they say VMAX, then that doesn't include your basic V card obviously, but if they refer to Pokemon V, like your Melody, you may attach Water Energy card from your discard pile, a Water Energy card from your discard pile to your Pokemon V, any of your Pokemon V, and draw 3 cards, so that includes your VMAX. So here comes Paralyzing Bolt. Should we use Paralyzing Bolt? I don't think we should do that though. Let's just do it. It's gonna help them charge up energy cards, but at least they can't evolve, I suppose. They can actually knock us out already. They have three Leons in their discard pile. So it may actually not be wise to do that. Yeah, it was actually quite stupid of me. But they can Raihan though. Raihan for an extra energy, evolve, and then use their Max Blaze. Sorry, Royal Blaze. My bad. I don't think any Pokemon has Max Blaze. Or do they? So it looks like they couldn't do it. Not yet, I don't think. So we're gonna put an extra energy here. Paralyzing Bolt. No item means they can't use Rare Candy. So we want to be blocking them from using Rare Candy as much as we can. So they can only evolve stage by stage through a Charmeleon. So that Paralyzing Bolt actually does something. But now we can't actually use Paralyzing Bolt anymore. We have to use Super Zap Cannon, and that means they can use Rare Candy. So they have all Rare Candies in hand already, I bet. They even have Chinchinos for the draw. Battle Sense, Chinchino, supporter card. If they can't Rare Candy in the next turn, I don't know what to say. Like, they have to be able to do that. Double Rare Candy, I expect. If we have a Crushing Hammer, that would be great. Or a Boss Order even. Boss Order to stall. But that's not gonna help us though. So here comes Flaaffy, another Vikavolt, Dynamotor. So we're just gonna be optimistic and use a Marnie here, attached to our active, and use a Marnie. Because if they don't get Rare Candy in time, then they can't actually evolve. They have Chinchino, but I'm gonna expect them to have a lot of Rare Candy Charizard in their hand, and well, they actually could draw them out now, but oh well. 4 cards is not enough to attach energy, evolve, double to a stage 2, but they can use Chinchino, so, and a support card as well. Here comes your second Charizard. Oh my god, Marnie destroyed us. Because they got Rare Candy Charizard already. You don't even need Evolution Incense. But if we did Marnie, they probably have a Marnie or a Birdkeeper or whatever to draw cards. Research. So that is 2 Rare Candies down, 1 last Rare Candy. They can still use a Rod. Okay, here comes that one. Oh my god. They need oh my god, they got the experience share. Okay, we lost the game. There's no way we can win now. Is there any way we can win? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. But we're just gonna power through it, see what happens. They may not have energy cards, right? I doubt it because, yeah, they're probably gonna have that 1 energy. All they need is that 1 energy, so. Let's go ahead for another game. It is a 1 price deck though, so no surprise there. But we actually get to delay a bit longer by forcing them to not be able to use Rare Candy to evolve that Charizard. Melanie. We can't actually do anything except boss order. Should we use a boss order? I suppose we have too many energy cards in this deck. We have no supporter cards and no Vikavolts. Very bad hand. So, boss order always show up even though you only have that one copy in your whole deck. So many supporter cards, but it just likes showing up. This is like the worst hand ever. Okay, we got something at least. I'm just gonna crushing hammer. Discard that one. Oh my god, this is so bad. I'm just gonna discard BD here. Get a Vikavolt. And Flaaffy. Gonna mind trap them and then growl, I suppose. Should have used paralyzing bolt. Should have escape rope paralyzing bolt because I didn't want to face the Urshifu, but escape rope means we don't actually have to face that card unless they get a bird keeper. Oh my god, oh my god, what happened? Can't believe it. At least we got a Crobat now. Yeah, I wasn't thinking straight because if we use that escape rope, we could have locked them from using item. And if they boss order, they can't actually retreat. They can't retreat, you know. That's gonna buy us so much more time. Oh my god, this is so bad. Now they got prize cards, they got everything. Oh, we got 2 Flaaffys, that's good. So now we're gonna get Vikavolts and that one. We can't actually attach Aurora now because we need that escape rope. So we have energy cards 4 in the discard pile. You don't really need BD in this deck, but BD is there just to give you that extra chance of attaching in your first turn. If you go second and if it's your first turn, you can use a BD, charge up your bench Vikavolt BD. If you're lucky enough to get that basic Pokemon on your bench, or if you can get another, if you can get a Quick Ball or another Vikavolts on your bench and another switch card to so they need 2 more energies to retreat, but they can actually use Single Strike Roar for that extra energy card. If they have, I don't think they have it though. They need Urn of Vitality to be able to do it. Oh, they already used that Urn, so But now they actually can't retreat. They can attack though. They can actually knock us out. Can they knock us out? 180 is not enough. So 180 is not enough at least. We should have knocked it out just now. I don't think we can knock it out though. Oh, we can. 190. Yeah, we're not gonna win this game because we are weak towards fighting type, and they got faster than us. They were much faster than us. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're not gonna win this one. We got a really bad hand to start with, so I suppose that's why. We got no basic Pokemon. So we got a quick ball. This is a good hand because we at least get a Vikavolt. So they're playing Wobbuffet and Golurk. Golurk doesn't do much because we're not playing VMAXs. Rewind Beam is very strong, but we are not playing VMAX, so they're playing all Psychic types. Gengar, Shadow Rider, Alakazam, Sylveon, Fairy type, Ghost type, Psychic type. I don't really want to use Marnie, but I don't have a choice. So we're just gonna put that at the front, protect our Merit because it's quite precious, much more precious than our Vikavolt actually. Because this thing can tank damage. I don't think they can attack yet. They can use Mega Punch, but that's not enough. Shadow Rider, Air Balloon, Mega Punch. We have no Galar Mine. Marnie screwed us as usual. Because we only draw 5 cards with Marnie. Dream Gift. So we got a Flaaffy. Got to prevent them from using that incense. So Dream Gift does nothing because we are using Paralyzing Bolt to lock them from evolving unless they get that specific evolution card with a supporter, or if they top deck a Shadow Rider VMAX. Dream Gift. So I suppose they are thinning their deck at least. Thinning their deck and waiting for the retreat. But they can't do it. They can't retreat because, you know, they can't attach Air Balloon. Air Balloon is an item card. All tool cards are items. So Dream Gift allows you to search your deck for an item card. So you can't search for a non-item anyway. So if tool cards are not item, you can't use Dream Gift. But they just switch with the Bird Keeper, so that's bad. We got 2 basic Pokemons. Let's get another Mary. So Vikavolt is dying, but I don't really care. We should have used the BD just now and attached like a lot of energy cards on our active Vikavolt. I think, oh, we can't evolve now, my bad. So we're just gonna lift that one. We should have lifted the next turn actually. We have Galar Mine though, we have a lot of Galar Mines in this deck. So we have one more Crobat, I don't think I'm gonna do that. So let's just, because we have Research and 50. They're probably gonna heal with a Mysterious Tin Can or whatever, so it's actually better just to use that. So they can use their Evolution Incense and Air Balloon now. But they don't need Evolution Incense. So Mysterious Tin Can allows you to heal 80 damage from your Psychic, from any of your Pokemon with Psychic Energy attached to it, but you have to discard that one basic Psychic Energy card. I don't think it needs to be basic. If it's a Aurora Energy, you get to discard it as well. If it's Horror, you also get to discard it. Mystic Energy, Mystical Energy, I think, the old expanded format Psychic Special Energy. So Alakazam knocks us out. 190, we can knock it out though. So we need a boss order to knock out the Golurk. And then 2 strikes to knock out the VMAX. And we're done. If we can boss order knock it out, we can actually lock them as well. So I'm eyeing for that boss order now. Not sure why they draw 3 prize cards. Oh, 2 prize cards, my bad. Gonna get another Vikavolt. We have a Bird Keeper, so we don't actually need 4 energy cards on the active. All we need is 3 energies and then Bird Keeper the next turn. If they don't Marnie us, that would be great. Let's use Alistair. Don't think we need that. So Crushing Hammer doesn't work. Galar Mine and Super Zap Cannon. So 1 boss order and Escape Rope can help us as well. Escape Rope, if they play that VMAX, we actually need 2 strikes to knock out the VMAX. Otherwise, we need 2 more V knockouts. If we can boss order the Sylveon and somehow kill that Golurk, then that would be great. We just got another VMAX card. Oh my goodness. Okay, they are using Gengar now. This is bad. Gengar is gonna be super bad. That means they get to tank 100 damage on that Gengar. Spread everywhere basically. So they need to use Shadow Rider to attack us, but it doesn't seem like they have enough energy cards to make a difference. So I'm just gonna use Paralyzing Bolt here. I'm gonna attach one Bird Keeper, attach one. Let's get another. Is that okay? Let's put another one, and then Paralyzing Bolt. So no item. Now we need a VMAX knockout, or 2 V knockouts, or a Gengar and a V knockout. I think this is gonna be the last game because we are passing the 1 hour mark already. So they use a Marnie on us, not that good because we have Flaaffy and Galarmine. If they play Old Cemetery, that's gonna be bad for us. But at least we locked their item cards. They can still play stadium cards. Life Shaker, really annoying. So they're gonna just put everything there so that we can't actually knock it out. If we put 5 damage counter on it, they're just gonna put it elsewhere as well. We're just gonna keep doing that. It's gonna be a super long game. Oh my god, it's gonna be so long. This is gonna be a long game, guys. I might just boss order knock out the Gengar. We only have 1 boss order. I think we used it. Oh, we haven't. That's good. So if we could damage their bench Pokemon, then at least we can do something. I'm thinking of which one to put. Oh my goodness, this is so annoying. It's so slow. I wish I could fast forward this, but I can't. Sorry guys. So they have Dragapult VMAX, Shadow Rider VMAX. They can tank a lot of damage, but all we need to do is keep using this attack. If they don't get their energy cards in time, that's gonna be bad for them. They're playing a lot of Pokemons though. I don't know why they can't get their energy cards out. Oh, they got their energy. So 180, that's gonna be bad. That is super bad. Okay. We got Fan of Waves at least. So that actually saves us a little bit. You can't knock us out anyways, that aura energy. So I'm just gonna attach to this one. Doesn't seem like I could do much, really. What can I do? Can I do anything? If I switch, will that help? Escape Rope, will that help? Escape Rope is gonna help me a lot though. But I think I should Escape Rope later. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, they're gonna do the annoying thing 19 times of moving the damage counters. 19 times. Choosing 19 damage counters to move around, transfer, pain split. I think there is a pain split attack, but for the TCG, but it's in the expanded format. I think it's XY or Sun and Moon. I don't think Sun and Moon has it. I think it's XY. I don't know. Pain split does. I think Humkaboo, Gorgeist. Gorgeist does. Gorgeist does damage until both active Pokemon has 10 HP remaining. This is so slow. If we have a Zigzagoon, that's gonna help us a lot. But I suppose they are anticipating Zigzagoon, that is why they put that 1 damage counter on their Gengar. So they're probably just gonna spread it around just to avoid the Inteleon Zigzagoon. But how many times can they do it, you know? How many times can they do it? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need to hit 6 more times to knock out a Golurk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more times. Oh, 6 more times. It is 6. Oh my goodness. Unless we get a escape rope. Escape rope is gonna help us here because we have Galarmine, and if we use Paralyzing Bolt, that's gonna help us even more. We can just keep using Paralyzing Bolt, wait for them to use Life Shaker because they can't actually switch. They need Bird Keeper. But they may have more Bird Keepers in the deck. You never know. So Escape Rope is gonna help us here. Oh, we got an escape rope. Perfect. Okay, Flaaffy is gonna help us. Charge, charge, charge. This is a very interesting game because we're actually trying to avoid that any Pokemon that has energy attached to them. And they are doing a lot of damage now with their Shadow Rider, so it's actually bad. Yeah, this is bad. This Paralyzing Bolt is not gonna do anything now. We may have just wasted our escape rope. So I'm just gonna try and Crushing Hammer them. Let's hope Crushing Hammer hits. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Yeah, we can't win this game anymore. I'm gonna go for another one after this because I don't like ending with a loss. So ending with a loss is never good. Let's see if they're gonna switch to Dragapult or that one. Yep, that's the smart thing to do because if they switch to Dragapult, we can boss order and knock out the Dragapult. Oh my god, this is so bad. But we need 2 strikes. All we need is 2 strikes now, but they can actually knock us out with Shadow Rider, can they? Yep, they can actually knock us out. It's too late in the game now. Too late to win. Unless if we boss order the Dragapult, we may be able to do something. Oh, they can actually win already. They have 2 prize cards left. So all they need is to use Max Geist and we're dead. So if we flip the heads just now, it may have helped a little bit, but I don't think we can do it. Boss order the Dragapult, maybe that may help. Gengar is impossible because we have, if they heal their Pokemon or if they move their damage counters, we can't do anything. So Charizard again. We have lost 3 games in a row. I'm really sad with this deck, but let's try power through it. Let's see if this deck would work. Pretty sure it can, but it's just not shining as well as I hope. So we're just gonna use Galar Mine here. If we get a switch BD energy card, that would be great, but that's too much to ask for, I suppose. We got a switch, no BD. So they can actually max evolve, rare candy evolve the next turn. But I don't think they can knock us out, so I'm just gonna switch there. Rare candy on the first turn, classic Charizard. So no Leons in their discard pile. They just discarded another rare candy, so that's good. We can't actually use Paralyzing Bolt that many times. It may have been smarter to switch later because we can use Flaaffy first before we do the switch. Should we use Escape Rope? All they need is one Leon in their discard pile. I hate Crushing Hammer because it's always a Tails. It's always a Tails. What should we do here? How many energy cards do we have in the discard pile? I'm just gonna discard that one. Get a Crobat. If we have a switch, we can actually... We only have that one Escape Rope though. So let's just do that. At least stop them from getting Level Ball, Quick Ball for that extra Charizard. Charmander. So no Level Ball, no Quick Ball. They can only use a Sonia to summon their Charmander. If they knock us out the next turn, we're gonna need a switch card. Otherwise, we can only use Paralyzing Bolt, and they are doing more and more damage with Leons. Please don't have a Leon. Oh my god, they just put that one. Please don't have a Leon. Yeah, I thought this deck would be stronger than it is, but it doesn't turn out to be that good. It turns out to be quite bad. I expected so much from this deck. So what can we do here? Mary is dying the next turn, but that's okay. We got a lot more. Oh my god, we're not gonna win against a 1-pie stack. So that's 4 losses in a row, but who's counting? 4 losses in a row, but it's Charizard, that's okay. Let's go ahead for another game. So my neighbors are spying on me. I just want everyone to know that my neighbors are spying on me. They're stalking me, watching me all day. And it's not okay, you know? It's just not okay. They're not normal people. There's something very wrong with them. There's something very wrong with them. You need to go to a clinic and go check up or something. Go check their personality, go to a checkup, you know? Go for a checkup. There's something wrong with them. There's something very wrong with them. So I'm just gonna change the music a little bit here because we are a bit too far ahead. Sorry guys, hope you guys don't mind that. So we're gonna attach Aurora. And I suppose get a Mary. So now we're up against Shadow Rider again. Let's hope they don't use Gengar Life Shaker. So we got a good hand to start with. We got our Crushing Hammers, we got a Research. Everything is going well. Let's hope we win this game. I can't stand that 4 lose streaks. This deck is supposed to be good, but I suppose it's a bit too slow. It doesn't do enough damage anyways. 50 is not enough. So now we get to knock it out. Wow, we actually won the game just that easy. So they got no basic Pokemons. I suppose they finally got bad luck. Shadow Rider VMAX. At least we won one game. Okay, I'm just gonna go for another one because I can't believe this deck is doing that poorly. I just don't want to believe it. So let's go for one last game. We cannot win against Charizard. You cannot win against your weakness, obviously, because we have no weakness protection. And Vikavolt is supposed to survive 1 strike unless they play VMAX. If they don't play VMAX, your Vikavolt is supposed to survive more than 1 strike. Sorry, it's supposed to survive 1 strike. So they are supposed to knock out your VMAX. They are not supposed to knock out your Vikavolt with 1 hit. Unless they play VMAXs. If they do, then you can't hope to win the game. Because you're not doing a lot of damage. You cannot do a 1-hit knockout to any V card except those low HP ones like Mew, Crobat, Kricketune, Eldegoss, Alakazam, Victini V as well. So they are playing fire type, fighting type, our weakness, which is not good. But let's see if we can win this game. It's a Berserker. Could be a decoy deck. A decoy deck sleeve. But you never know. So let's hope they are playing a metal type. Let's hope they are very slow in setting up their Zacian. It may be a Zacian V Union deck. V Union, very interesting card. But they need to discard a lot of things from their deck to be able to play it. They need to discard. You can actually play your Spiritomb. If you have a Spiritomb with the Ghostly Cries attack, you actually have to force them to shuffle back all of their Pokemons from their discard pile into their deck. That means they can't actually use that V Union. They can't actually summon their V Union card on the next turn if they don't summon it already, because if they wait too long to summon their if they don't have enough V Union cards to to merge into that V Union onto their bench, then they can't actually do it the next turn anymore, because Ghostly Cries is gonna shuffle it all back into their deck, and they're gonna have to re-discard everything, research search them back and then discard them from their hand all over again, or maybe discard from their deck with Burnett, Professor Burnett, or Mountain Swing, or anything that allows you to discard your deck. Rayquaza V has the attack that allows you to discard the top 2 cards of your deck, or any ability that allows you to do that. I don't think there's an ability that lets you do that yet. There's the new Feraligatr from Fusion Strike that allows you to flip a coin as you evolve that Pokemon. The ability activates as you evolve it, and the ability allows you to flip a coin. If it's a heads, then you discard the top 5 cards of your opponent's deck. If it's a tails, you discard the top 5 cards of your deck. So it's kind of the same as your Toxtricity, the old Toxtricity from Darkness Ablaze, if I'm not mistaken, with the attack that allows you to flip a coin for the same effect, but it is an attack, it's not an ability. You discard 5 cards as well, if I'm not mistaken, for a twin energy cost stage 1 Pokemon. Not a very good deal, because you need your Glimwood Tangle, you need a lot of cards to make it work. I haven't seen anyone use that card in the standard meta, so they just knocked us out in the first turn. That is crazy. That is just unreal. So let's hope we get a Galarmine now. We got nothing. We got nothing. They just knocked us out in their first turn. That is crazy. It's not very fair, because Rapid Strike Urshifu is just overpowered. And they're playing our weakness as well, so it really is not a fair game. So I should have conceded, but I'm just staying. If we actually win this game, it would be quite crazy. It'd be crazy to see a Vikavolt winning an Urshifu V Max. But it looks like they're collecting another 2 prize cards. Yeah, I don't want to play this game. They just hit Gale Thrust for another 2 prize. This is bad. This is so bad. They're playing fighting type though, so not really that. Doesn't really mean anything. Are they playing a Togekiss? A Blissey and Chinchino. Blissey is very strong, but you need your heal cards. You need a lot of things to make it work. I don't quite like Blissey. It's not my personal favorite. Should we get a Vikavolt or... I think we should get a Vikavolt. That's okay. Okay, we got a BD, but we don't have Vigavolts on the bench, so that's not good. We should have gotten a Vikavolt just now. That was my bad. Oh well. I suppose we have to pass the turn. If they Marnie us, that's gonna be bad, but I don't think it's too bad because... Okay, that's super bad. Oh my god, this is so annoying. So we are shuffling our deck with our Stormy Mountain, so that's actually good. We have to get our Vikavolts now, but that means we can't play Crobat anymore. Definitely should have used our supporter card just now. If we used a supporter card, that would have helped us so much. Not sure how they actually got 3 in their discard pile within a single turn, but they just did it. Should we attach to the active? I think they can knock us out the next turn. Because they're doing 160 plus the powerful is actually enough to knock us out. So I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna get a new one and put that one there. And then attach with Dynamotor. And then pass the turn. That's all I can do really. So Blissey, you actually need 2 strikes to knock it out. They have their Mysterious Tin Can, Hyper Potion, Lucky Ice Pop, all of those cards to heal over and over and over again. No more Mellow and Lana though, that means they can only heal with Pokemon Center Lady. Seabolt doesn't work for non-Rapid Strike Pokemons. So Blissey V, that's the main strategy that they're playing. Chinchino to discard their energy cards, and then Blissey to attack more and more and more. They got ahead with their Crushing Hammer. If they didn't, we would have won by now. I mean, we got so many tails with our Crushing Hammer, and they just so easily flip the heads. So easily. It's unreal. Got a tails again, wow. So we're gonna put that lucky, I suppose. Because they're doing a lot of damage anyways. Should we put that one? So we got Birdkeeper in hand. We can actually knock it out the next turn. But it's doing swelling damage. If they have 1 energy, all they need is 1 energy to knock us out. There we go. Hyper Potion. If they Hyper Potion, they can't knock us out though. They use Hyper Potion, they can't knock us out. That's the bad thing about Blissey, is that if you want to heal, you're gonna need to do less damage. If you play a Rapid Strike Urshifu, you can actually knock it out with 1 hit. So they decide not to attach anymore. I don't think they don't have any more to attach anyways. So they're much slower now at least. At least we have that. We have to use Birdkeeper. So paralyzing Super Z Cannon, my bad. Finally a dead Blissey. Got a BD, but that's not gonna do much. If we don't have our switch card, that's not gonna help us. We may be able to do it if we get our switch card in time. We need a double switch to be able to attack again. Or we just need another Vikavolts and a single switch. We have 4 Vikavolts in this deck, 2 down, 1 last one. Could be in the deck or in the price card, you never know. I forgot to check actually. So they can't knock us out this turn, at least we have that. If we attack with another Vikavolts, they may need a boss. Oh my gosh, boss order. Can actually knock it out. Wow. All they need is another boss order to knock out anything. So we need a Marnie now. If we have a Marnie, that would be great. So that's their strategy, I suppose. Boss order again to knock out another single prize, because they can actually do 60 damage. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't think we can win this game. If we don't get Marnie, we're not winning this game. We have a Crobat though. We have another Crobat. So we need to use Marnie now. So let's just discard our BD. Oh, my bad. I almost did that. Okay, we didn't get our Marnie. Do we have a boss order? We may actually fare better using a paralyzing bolt. We don't have a boss order, I don't think. So we can actually search the deck. Let's just discard that one. Search the deck. We need boss order Marnie. We don't have those two cards. Oh my god. We have one boss order, 2 Marnie. Should we use escape rope paralyzing bolt? That may help us for a while, so I think I'm just gonna do that because right now all they need is a boss order. We're just gonna buy ourselves a lot of time with our Galar Mine. If they have a path to the peak, if they have any stadium card, then we're dead. All they need is to put that stadium, attach an energy, and then boss order, we are done. Boss order knockout a Flaaffy. There we go, they're using their stadium card. Or probably using energy assist. We need our Marnie so bad. Okay, here it comes. This is very bad. Here it comes. Boss order. I don't know why they're delaying so much. Like, if they can do it, they should do it already. Why delay it? So we lost too many games with this deck. This deck is just not good against standard meta because, you know, they are playing meta as well. They got a heads with their crushing hammer. That was the head start that they needed. If they didn't flip a heads, then we would have won because, you know, they were just a little bit faster, that's all. And we didn't get our Marnie or our boss order, we didn't get anything. So sometimes you're just stuck with bad luck. I think this is like our 6th loss. We lost like 6 games with this deck already. But that's okay, we're just gonna power through. Let's hope we win this one. This is I'm gonna end with a win. I don't care. I don't care if I have to fight 1,000 games. I don't care if this video is gonna go on for 20 hours. I'm gonna end with a win. I think we won Shadow Rider VMAX just now, but that one was too slow. That one was too lame. They got a really bad hand. They only have a Mew V on their active, and we only have to attach energy card from our hand every turn. We don't even need to use Dino Motor. But Paralyzing Bolt may have done something, you know, forced them not to be able to get out their basic Pokemon. Because Fog Crystal, Quick Ball, you can't use any item cards. So that means they probably can't summon their Shadow Rider V card on their bench. No Fog Crystal, no Quick Ball, no Level Ball, no Great Ball. I think it's a Leafeon VMAX. I have a feeling it's a Leafeon VMAX deck. So we're just gonna use a BD just because we can. I've never passed the turn using a BD before, but there's always a first. This is the first time I finally used this card. It would be great if you could attach BD and then switch to Paralyzed Bolt on the first turn, so that at least gives you the advantage against those Shady Dealings decks, because they can't actually use their Quick Ball, Evolution, Incense. They can only Shady Dealings for supporter cards. but they actually did it, so that's bad. But at least we get to avoid the next one. Let's hope that doesn't evolve this turn. It's probably going to now. Another Shady Dealing. So you're playing Inteleon Shady, so that's good. Inteleon VMAX is quite strong because they actually get to hit 90 damage, but 90 is not enough. They need 3 strikes to knock out the bench Pokemon. But they probably have Inteleon Quick Shooting as well, so Quick Shooting is all it takes, really. So at least we got our first one. Crobat is not gonna work, but at least we got another Mary. So they can't get Evolution Incense, they can't get Capacious Bucket, but they can get their Melanie, they can get, well, that's all they can do really. Melanie, supporter cards. So they have it. Evolving might be a bit tougher, I suppose, but they can still draw out that VMAX card. But we are doing double the damage. They're weak towards lightning, so we are supposed to be able to win this game. I think I'm just gonna do that. Fan of Waves is not gonna help us. Is it? I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Now we can't draw cards. Oh my god. Let's just do that. Okay, we got a switch. That's great. At least we got a switch. So we're gonna use Dynamotor and then I suppose we're gonna get energy cards with that. Let's hope we get energy cards with that. Or a supporter card. Yep, we got an energy, that's good. Okay, we can actually knock it out with one hit. That is crazy. 160 plus an Inteleon. Yep, they don't have the other Inteleon. So they're playing Shady Dealings, one in the discard pile already, so that's one last Shady Dealings to deal with. Capacious Bucket. So after using your Super Zap Cannon, you actually have to allow them to use their item again. So that's the bad thing about Vikavolt. It's the effect of an attack, it's not an ability, it's not... even if it's an ability, there are ways to prevent it. Like your Inteleon, Drizzle, Shady Dealings, or Quick Shooting, you can actually deactivate that ability with either your Weezing or your Jolteon. So Jolteon has the Thunderous Awakening ability from Vivid Voltage that allows you to suppress all water type Pokemon's ability, both yours and your opponents in play. That means no water type have abilities can use their abilities. So no ability means no Shady Dealings. So we actually get to do everything. We get to do everything. So this is a good game. At least we got a good game. We get another Mary. Oh, we don't have a Mary, so we're just gonna get another Vic. If they boss order that Vic without energy, then at least we can switch it back out, I suppose. We're gonna use Super Zap Cannon here. Knock out a VMAX with one hit. That's great. So discard the capture. If they fan of waves us, we're gonna need our escape rope or switch or bird keeper. But we finally have a good win. We finally have a good win against our weakness. Finally, we are paired against our weakness. Water type, no Glaceons. We won against Glaceon once though, at least. We lost against the first Glaceon game. But the second Glaceon game was a victory. Surprise, surprise. Path to the peak. Yep, we won. Okay. Finally, we get to collect our rewards. I don't really care about the rewards, I just care about winning. Winning a game at least with this Zap Trap deck. So that's all for this deck. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's called the Zap Trap, featuring our Vikavolt V with the paralyzing bolt attack doing 50 damage for only a lightning and a colorless energy cost. We have our Flaaffy, we have 2 copies of BD, so that means if we get to if we have a BD and a switch in our first turn, all we need to do is summon a bench Vikavolt, use our BD to charge up to 2 energy to that Vikavolt, and then switch it to the active to use our paralyzing bolt on our first turn, effectively preventing that Shady Dealings Drizzle to get out their to get out their tool cards, to get out their quick balls or their fog crystal or their level balls or evolution incense. All of their item cards doesn't work even with a Drizzle. So that is how strong this BD combo is. But if you can't use your BD, that's fine, because you actually need your energy search. You need our basic energy, which we have a lot of 11 basic energy in this deck, just because we need to discard it fast to be able to use our Super Zap Cannon fast enough to do damage to our opponent for the knockout hit, because we are only damaging our opponent with this card, with this attack. Super Zap Cannon does 190 damage for 3 energy costs, and you have to discard 2 energy cards from this Pokemon. So if you discard special energy, you can't actually recycle it with your Flaaffy, so it's important to discard your special energy fast with your Alistair, with your Quick Ball, Aurora Energy, and also Research. So we have 2 copies of Alistair, if I'm not mistaken, with this deck. Let me just check real quick. So 2 Alistairs, 3 Research, and 4 Quick Balls, plus that 2 Aurora Energy for the discard. Aurora Energy is basically there only for the discard. If they fan of waves you, that's going to be bad, but at least you get to pile up extra energy cards in your discard pile, so that you get to switch after using your Dynamotor and then attacking with your Paralyzing Bolt or with your Super Zap Cannon super fast. That is what we want to do, to be able to attack very fast with this deck with our Flaaffy. We have 3 copies of Flaaffy and Mary. We have 3 Crushing Hammers. We also have 4 copies of Galar Mine to trap them. Galar Mine, Paralyzing Bolt, Crushing Hammer is the main control strategy for this deck. If they don't get their Bird Keeper in time, they can't actually protect their Pokemon. They can't actually retreat their Pokemon fast enough, because we are adding those 2 extra retreat costs, and we are also locking their item cards. So they can't use Switch, they can't use Air Balloon. Air Balloon is a item card as well, so nothing works except for a Bird Keeper and a retreat. So they can't do anything except for they can also use their Lake Quake as well. Lake Quake Metagross, the ability that allows you to that removes all retreat costs from all of your Pokemon. That means all of your Pokemon has no retreat costs. They can also use a hiding energy as well. So those effects still work against your Galar Mine stall. So Galar Mine is not perfect, as we all know. They can also use a Path to the Peak or any other stadium card to block it, to lift its effect. That means they actually get to retreat easier with less retreat costs. Also, they can play other supporter cards to switch as well, with the Bird Keeper or Mellow and Lana. Mellow and Lana is no longer standard, but it is allowed in this expanded format. So just keep that in mind. And we also have 2 Crobat in this deck and 4 Marnie. So Marnie is an extra obstruction for them. If they have a bad hand, then we actually get to help ourselves even more. Sorry, we only have 3 Marnies, my bad. So we also have 4 Quick Balls, 1 Stormy Mountain, and 1 Capture Energy for the extra to summon our basic Pokemon. So that's a huge variety because we actually have our Stadium, our supporter Sonia, and also a special energy to summon our basic Pokemon. We also have Speed Energy to draw more cards into our hands, and 1 Fan of Waves to reduce their energy card count on their Pokemon, 2 BDs, 2 Bird Keeper, and 1 Escape Rope, 1 Switch for the Switch because we have Galar Mine. That means we actually need to switch sometimes if they Crushing Hammer us, if we can't attack after using our first Super Zap Cannon, we actually need to switch after our first attack if we use our Super Zap Cannon because we have to discard a lot of energy cards. So that's all for this deck. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you on the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. If you find our videos interesting, entertaining, or fulfilling in any way. We'll see you on the next one. Hope you enjoyed this one. Keep experimenting with new deck, keep exploring new territories, and keep collecting more experience with the game. If you lose, don't worry, just keep on going, just keep fighting, you will win. Eventually, if you just keep pushing forward, you'll eventually get a good hand, a good luck, and then you'll be able to have a good win. So all we need is 1 good win. If we lost 10 times in a row, that's fine. As long as we have 1 good win, that is enough to keep us going. That's enough to keep us happy. I don't really care as long as I can win once with this deck because it is a different deck. It's not a deck that you see on the standard meta. It's not a deck that everybody uses. So at least I'm trying something new. I'm trying out something different. So that's what I want to do. That's what I want you all to do something original, to pull something out from your own personality, from your own creativity. So if you actually do that, then I have a high respect for you. People who do that actually deserve a lot of respect because they actually try a lot to make something from scratch, and that takes a lot of effort, that takes a lot of work. So that's all for this video. We'll see you on the next one. Have a nice day and bye for now, guys.